Hey, it's all about quality, not about quantity. Right? Let's get back to another round of Brewsday Tuesday with Drez and Huck.
No.
That's one.
But wait, there's more.
And that's two. That's two.
Two each.
Two each. So it is quality and quantity.
It is. Tonight we're doing both.
All right, so this is a very, very special, interesting, I would almost say, dare I say, experiment that we're about to...
yes. If you were listening closely last week, we were speaking about how we didn't have any Mad Elf because we're big fans of Troegs and Mad Elf. So not only do we have Mad Elf, but we have Mad Elf from 2015 through 2014 through 2017. We have 4 versions.
14, 15, 16, 17. Yes.
That's 4.
4 different
2 plus 2
years
is 4.
of Mad Elf.
So we're going to drink them and taste them all and see what we think is best.
So this
is called a vertical tasting.
So they had a vertical tasting pack or something?
Yeah, I was at the Vintage Cellar where my friends help me find beer weekly, or whenever I don't have other beer. If I need beer, I go to the Vintage Cellar and we sit down and we figure out what the best beer is, and they're very helpful and they're very friendly. So that's what I do, and that's where I got this. And I said, "You have Mad Elf," and they, not only do we have Mad Elf, but we have a vertical pack.
We can do you one better. All right, so here's what I want to do. First thing I want to do is I want to take a little I don't know, screw the photo op, whatever. Just all right, we're going to line them up. We're going to line them up in chronological order. This is 15. This is 17. So you're just sipping? Did you already sip 14?
Yeah, I got 14, 15. I'm tasting them.
Okay, so Huck's just taking quick sips of all 4.
If you ever go to brew with me, I will get all the beers, and I'll go through like 15 beers. And I will just sip every one.
Just bam, 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 sip, 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 sip. All right, so, and that's 17. That's the latest. All right. Got those in mind?
First of all, they're all good.
Of course they're all good. I actually was just drinking some, they had Mad Elf at McAdoo's
on draft?
In Blacksburg.
That's right. When we did our impromptu show there.
Yeah, the other day.
I was going to get one, but I ran out of alcohol content I could absorb.
Well, so yeah, I was having one of those just this past Sunday, So, it's, all right. So you went through. You got in your mind which one's best.
Yeah, I'm going to do it again, but yeah, I got my first thoughts.
All right. Well, you got to hand me the 14.
Here's the 14.
Okay.
I'm gonna start at 17. Go backwards.
Well, you got to talk while I'm doing it. I talked while you did it.
All right, I'm talking. So I did the 17. You're doing the 15.
Okay.
Now you're doing the 16. Now I'm doing, that's all of them right there in that burp. They were all mixed together, just so you know. Oh, there you go.
Wow. Can you give me the caps?
Yeah.
Okay, so
you
here's
had them in the right order, didn't you? No.
Yeah, I just want to pair them and photograph them.
Oh.
So this is tough.
I want to do it again.
Like, yeah, I can't do it like that, man. I can't.
I skip time between two. I need to do them right in a row. So you talk for a minute. Let me do it one more time.
All right. Well, I can't. All right. Yeah,
he's taking a picture. But anyway, Mad Elf is like, for those of you who don't know, it's a really huge beer. Ale brewed with honeys and cherries. It comes from Troegs in Pennsylvania, which Troegs is, I mean, if you ever want to go on a beer road trip, it's right by Hershey Park. So
how convenient is that?
You can like hit a park, you can drink beer, but the most wonderful thing about Troegs, and the beer is great, I'm not going to say anything bad about the beer, is that they have like the food. They have like bread, cheese, buttery cheese, bread, brats, sauerkraut. I mean, the food. If you want to gain 10 pounds in an hour, you go there and order like 3 things on the menu, and you're good to go. Now, also, they have a bunch of one-off, I think they call them the X beers, and you can go up there and they have usually 2 or 3 kegs full of these special beers. And so if you go up there and get those, get those beers. I went up there and bought like, 3 growlers and 2 cases of beer, and it was great. All right, we're going again.
Well, I handed them over. You kept talking. I should have done another round because I can't do your sip thing like that. You know, here bring the mic over by you if you're going to be standing over there.
Okay,
I can't do the sip thing like that because it's overwhelming. Like I can't just do the quick
17?
sip of each. Yeah, I know you're doing it like that, but because definitely, I mean, they're definitely
16.
different. There's no doubt about it, but they're all similar enough in that and awesomeness level
15.
that it's good.
16.
16's your favorite?
Picking.
That's your favorite?
Yeah.
All right, bring them back over here.
All right.
See, this is it's just so tough.
I don't really like 15, and I remember I didn't like it in 15. I can probably go back and look them untapped, but I do remember.
All right, so this is 14.
14's probably the first one we had, right? I don't know.
Well, we've only.
I mean, the first one I had probably was 14. I didn't find it.
We
for a
didn't
while.
do it on the show, I don't think.
Actually, I made it. I could look at
Oh,
Untapped
yeah,
and see when I made
clone?
it. That's the year I had it first.
You said 16 was your favorite,
Yeah,
and you don't
16.
you don't like 15.
I didn't like 15 that much.
You're right. That one is
It's a little different, yeah.
between 14 and 15. There is a clear difference,
Right.
and you're right. 14 is better.
14's better. And then, but it's 16 is, and if you look at them, it's a lot clearer. You know, it's like they figured something out there. So 17's good.
17's fresh. You can tell it's freshest.
17's fresh, right?
You can tell it's freshest. The other ones, if you have, I mean, any sort of beer, if it's been sitting for a while, you know, certain beers that supposedly get better with age or whatever. Not really, but in my opinion, but I don't know. I mean,
How do you feel about that,
To me, the fresher the beer, the better. And you can tell. I mean, trust me, these are all very drinkable beers.
Oh, yeah, heck yeah. I mean, I'm not throwing 215 out of bed for eating crackers.
But you can tell the 17th is the freshest.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell it just has that.
But I think 16 and maybe 17 next year will be 16. I'm telling you, 16 is the one.
And the other thing,
and 15 though, 15's really good. You go back to 15.
And like you were saying, if you look at the
color,
like the cloudiness. What's the word there for that? It's not called like
clarity. I don't know.
Look at how much clearer 17 is rather than these other ones.
Right, but 16's compared to the other two is the next in line.
And it's funny to look at the bubbles too, because you can see this one.
Mm-hmm.
No, like barely any carbonation coming up, and just as you go down the line, it's just more and more bubbles fizzing.
Yeah. This is
very interesting.
It's really amazing. I mean, that you can do this. So.
Well, yeah. I honestly, I might say, I don't know.
You're right, the 17 is fresh.
I might lean towards 17 just for freshness sakes. I think that might be the best. You're going again.
I am. One more time.
One more round.
15's growing on me, by the way. 16 is still it. 14 and 16. Okay, so I'm going to go 16, 14, 17, 15.
All right, well, I haven't gone back, so let me go back in time.
Go back in time. Go back in time. And 15's growing on me. You know, I see in 16 there's a little more complexity to the flavor profile. You can see that things have blended from 17 to 16. I think that 15 and 14 were a different recipe. They can call me out if I'm lying, but I really think that the recipe was slightly different in 15 and 14. It has a different color.
The other thing with doing these rapid sits is, do we even say what the ABV on this is?
It's probably, what is it, 12?
Well, do they all fluctuate?
Not much.
It shouldn't be much. It's got to be at least
11. It takes a minute, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm drunk and reading. 11.
All right, so they're probably all 11-ish.
11.
So.
And? I think I know
wait
where it was
for
by
it.
now.
Wait for
11.
it.
11.
11. Is also doing this rapid fire sips. It's like this. Trust me, these are not beers you chug.
All right, so when we get off the air, we can each take
and really
4-ounce portion.
But to me, all right, so 17 was good. Really, it'd be like a head-to-head combat. That's how I should do this. That's how I would need to do it. I would need to go 17 versus 16. All right, 17 wins. 17 versus 15. All right, 17.
We'll do it. We got time.
But Jesus, man,
we had like 8 minutes.
All right, yeah, we got a little bit of time. All right, all right. We're running low on the 17. This seems to be a favorite. It seems like people are taking bigger sips than 17.
Okay, so I'll do 14 and 15 while you're doing those two.
17. Remember I was saying how it's good to have somebody talking instead of just spring?
No.
All right, whatever. I'm done with it. I can't do it. I just can't do it. It's too much. It's too gnarly to try and decide.
It's too big a beer to do this with?
No, it's just I can't. They're all good.
I know. They are all good.
They're all good. I can't.
Well, between those two, which do you like?
I think the 17 because
so you do it again because now you're just sitting there. And
it's the 17.
You did it one. You
between
think it's
these two, the 17.
Still, that 16's got a good head on it though.
17.
All right, so he's got the 17. So I'm in the 14, 15, and I like the 14.
All right, so give me those two.
All right. And I got the other two.
And then I'll narrow it down between the.
You go first.
All right, so I'll narrow these two down, and then I need that 17 back to face the winner.
Correct.
This is how I got to do it.
Correct. And, the Mad Elf, I made a Mad Elf twice. The first time it came out pretty good. The second time it didn't fully attenuate, which means that the sugar did not turn into alcohol. That means it was sweet.
Tell me how the 15 tastes warmer. Is that possible? Because I know we pulled them out of the cooler at the same time.
No, they were all nice.
How could this one taste warmer?
It's a winter warmer. Excuse me.
Between these two, 14. 14 over the 15.
That's what I said.
So it's 14 versus 17 in my book.
So I've got 16 and 17, right? I brought them in this order. So this is 17, this is 16. It is because I can tell by the
16 is that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm still liking the 16. So you
okay.
get the 17.
17 and 14.
We both need the 14.
Okay. 17 versus 14.
It's like we were playing musical beers, and the 14 didn't win the cake.
This is great radio, by the way. Everybody loves this. This is so boring. This is terrible. Huck, tell me, what was the best Christmas present you got?
New skis, but I haven't tried them yet. Got a pair. I went on the internet, and I'm like looking at all these skis, fancy skis, and they're like $800. But if you go back in time from 2017 to 2015.
Speaking of 2017.
You still there?
That's the winner.
Okay,
freshness, for me, freshness, that's it. That's 14.
That's 14. Okay. So you're saying 17.
For me, freshness is key. They're all great, though. I can drink all of them and be very, very happy. But to me, freshness is what's winning.
Yeah, I'm back to my initial 16.
16?
Yep,
16. All right. Well, there you go.
Okay,
so, I don't know what that means.
16's a 5.
I don't know
on Untapped. That's what that means.
They're all pretty much 5s.
Yeah, they are pretty much 5s.
I mean, yeah, it might vary a little bit. Like to me, 17, I'll give a 5, and then maybe I'll give all the rest of them a 4.75.
We have to give 15 a 4.75, just for being the odd man out.
I see what you're saying. They're all delicious, amazing. All right, Huck. Well, that's 28-17 in the books.
So you're saying we're not doing this again on this show, but it was a nice experiment?
It's a fun experiment.
It was.
Not great for radio.
Not great for radio.
Sorry.
But watch the video. We're both like pretty hammered at this point.
Not good for video.
Drez is laying on the carpet with his microphone.
Now I'm burping like galore. All right, so
we don't know what we're doing next week. We don't know what we're doing next year.
Yeah,
which is next week.
We are open to suggestions. Drez Drinks is my. We haven't even done the whole.
Drez Drunks.
Wow, Drez Drinks is my hand on Untapped.
Huck's Beer Buzz everywhere else.
Is everywhere else. Yeah, we didn't do that. Wow, what a S show this turned into.
I think it's our best show ever.
I think it's it's the holiday hangover, dude.
It is. That's what we called it. Hangover. We called it.
All right, well there you go. That's a wrap on Brewsday Tuesday. See,
we're done.
You're done. I still have show to do. I still got to finish my show over here. All right, let's
do that. I'll sit around and watch you and laugh.
Yeah, let's take a quick break. Let's get back to the tunes here on 105.3 The Bear. Stick around if you dare.